Good evening, members. This is Rahul Magan here as a Group Chief Executive Officer, Treasury Consulting, and also a venture capitalist. As we speak, Treasury Consulting Group is a multinational headquartered group based out India, Singapore, and Hong Kong. More importantly, we do have offices in 3 parts of the globe. As we speak, Treasury Consulting is 100% profitable company, which is a concern for many people. Let me tell you, many people. Every passing day, I am getting WhatsApp messages, Facebook messages, tweets that how come without raising the money, you are profitable. And sometimes I feel like there is a big lobby who is working, who is making sure that every company should be owned by private equity and venture capitalist firm. Because if you are not owned by private equity or venture capitalist, it means you are not a company. Straightforward. I feel so. Anyways, as we speak, we are a hedge fund. By hedge fund, we means proprietary hedge fund. Now, what is proprietary? Now, proprietary means that whatever positions which we are taking, these positions are backed up by our own capital. So if we are taking a position of $100, $1,000, $2,000 or any other, it is backed up by our capital. Not a single cent is being invested by private equity and venture capitalist and any other third party investor. Like American hedge funds, our hedge fund is taking positions in FICC. Now, FICC means fixed income currencies and commodities. More importantly, we do cover crypto. But like I said, our trades are proprietary and confidential. We never share our trades in the public. You will see that on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. I share a lot of market updates and criticize many people on the basis of facts and figures which are there on Google. But we never ask anyone to buy this or to sell this and these kind of things. And we will never do so also because our hedge fund is proprietary in nature. That is very important. Apart from that, we own our news desk, which is paid. We own our financial consultancy business. We own our hedge fund. We own our private placement programs. We own our fixed income desk. We own our pension fund desk. We own our family office desk and many more products. And more products are coming. We hold our own OTT. OTT means over the top and many more products. In case you wish to have any information, then you can WhatsApp on my personal number, which is +91 9899 242 978. Alternatively, you can WhatsApp on our back office, which is +91 9818 485 155. Please note that we are getting so many queries every day on our back office. And there are many people, those who are asking illogical questions. And sometimes we get irritated also that they are asking illogical questions. Just like few days ago, somebody asked, when do you think Microsoft will default? What the hell? Microsoft is a AAA rated company. They are a cash rich company. Number one player in, cloud. They have their own operating systems. How can you even think of asking when Microsoft will default? And this person was expecting an answer from me. So we get this such kind of questions also, which irritates us, to be honest. Because what happens when you share your number in the public, people just bombard you with the questions, and sometimes they ask, not sometimes, most of the times they ask illogical questions which irritates you, simply irritates you. Henceforth, we always take time to answer the people. And in cases when we feel that the question asked is, irrelevant, nowhere closer to the reality, we never reply that person. Today I am going to be covering a very important topic on a private placement program, which is about the tax structures. There are many people who believe that the private placement money cannot be repatriated. This is absolutely incorrect. Private placement money can be repatriated. So let's take a simplistic example. There is a desk who is working in Singapore. Just take a simplistic example. And that desk is promising whatever XYZ return to their client, whatever. Now, since they are giving that level of return to their client, the client wanted to repatriate this money to India or maybe US, maybe Europe. Now, Singapore government signed DTAA, Double Taxation Avoidance Agreement, DTAA. You please go to Amazon.com. You will get hell lot of books on DTAA. You go to Google also, you get lot of study material. In a private placement program, an investor need to understand the DTAA thoroughly. So, example, if I, as an investor, invest $10 million in a desk in Singapore, I need to understand that if I get 10% profit yearly, just take a hypothetical example, which means $10 million into 10%, which is near about $1 million I get as a return. And I am assuming wanted to transfer my money to London because my company is based out London. I need to understand DTAA, Double Taxation Avoidance Agreement between Singaporean government and the British government. In many cases, DTAA is very easy, just like Singapore and India, Singapore and US, but in many cases it is not easy. It is complicated. So whenever you sign any kind of deal with a desk, which could be from Singapore, India, US, or any part of the globe, as an investor, you need to understand DTAA. Because repatriation is not possible until you understand the double taxation avoidance agreement. And repatriation is possible. So let's take an example. We have big companies like Amazon, Apple, Google, Facebook, Microsoft. All these big boys, they are working almost everywhere. Hardly 4 or 5 countries we have in the world where they are not working, but they are working almost everywhere. And they do the standalone books, means the closure of the local books, and they do the consolidation also. Now, consolidation sometimes include repatriation, sometimes do not include the repatriation. But you think, don't these companies understand DTAA? They do. They do understand. Example, what would if Amazon take the money back from London to their principal country, US? What would be the avoidance agreements? They do understand that. And they need to understand that. That is very important thing. Because if they do not understand that, they are bound to lose the game. Now, what happens? In many cases, people tend to disregard DTAA, in short, avoidance agreement, and they end up in huge cost. So please understand that. Now, another important thing which we need to learn in the double taxation avoidance agreement, as far as the PPP is concerned, is whether the avoidance agreements allow you to take the whole money or a partial of money. So let's take another simplistic example. I invested $10 million in a desk in Singapore. Now, can I withdraw, assuming they're giving me 10%, which means effectively I get $1 million after a year, assuming. Can I withdraw the whole 11 million, or I can allow the partial 1 million, probably 5 million, or maybe whatever amount? Now, that is a very tricky question. And we do not have a single answer to this question. Now, this answer depend on the agreement. Actually, this answer depend upon three things. Number one, the MT799 sent by the investor bank, assuming me, and to the desk, say Singapore. That matters. To most of the people, Einstein, Edison's, and probably Newton's, MT799 is a non-format copy. I completely agree. It is a non-format copy. And I agree that most of the people even do not know what the hell is non-format copy. But I agree it's a non-format copy. But non-format copy doesn't mean that you cannot write the text in that. 799 messages, which is MT means the message transfer. MT799 is a non-format copy. I agree, but that doesn't mean you cannot write what I'm talking about. So for a while, if I am, investing $10 million in a desk which is based out at Singapore, and they are giving me around 10% return, which means $1 billion. So at the end, 10 plus 1 equal to 11. Whether I can withdraw the whole 11 or I can withdraw only the profit, that depend firstly on the 799. Now, many investors even do not know how to write 799. That's a big problem, guys. Big problem. I have so many copies of 799 which people are sending me, and every time I finding mistakes in that. Secondly, it depends on the credit line signed by the bank. Suppose my bank is Goldman Sachs. Assume to the bank of the desk, assuming their bank is JP Morgan, Singapore. This is a little technical, I'm not explaining in the video. Third, it depends upon the agreement. So if I'm investing $10 million in Singapore with a guaranteed or whatever return of 10%, which means $1 million, then whether I can take the whole 11 million back to my company in London, it's not completely dependent upon avoidance agreement. Remember that. Yes, I again repeat that we need to learn the avoidance agreements. I agree. But that doesn't mean that avoidance agreements is everything. It is important. I agree. It is important, but it is not everything. The most important thing is apart from avoidance agreements are 799, which is definitely unformatted copy. I agree. Number two, the credit line, that is a little technical. And number three is the agreement. So next time, if these apprehensions come to your mind, please have a thorough outlook. Please don't have a frog outlook. Now, frog outlook means a frog in a well thinks that whatever the diameter of the well, this is the world. But the whale in the sea, oh my God. Guys, PPP is not illegal. It is legal, completely legal. The only thing is that people don't have the knowledge. Since people don't have the knowledge, they tend to feel that whatever is being presented on the Google is the right fact. And I'm sure that 99% of the people, those who watched this video, They even never heard about the avoidance agreements. They never heard it about that what the hell is unformatted copy and how to write an unformatted copy. Have you ever tried to write an unformatted copy? Please try it out. You will get to know what I'm saying. And that's very important. See, knowledge is the most important thing in the life, and this is the only thing people ignore. Anyways, this is Rahul Magan from Treasury Consulting Group. You know my personal number, which is +91 9899242978. Alternatively, you can write to our back office, which is +91 9818485155. Have a great time ahead. Thank you.